Yo, what is good YouTube and friends? You're here chilling with the real Satoshi Aoki. I know it's a bittersweet day in the market. Bitter because the markets are obviously down. Some coins almost over 100%. Luna. Damn, if you were in Luna, that is some hard stuff that you must be going through at the moment. But also sweet in the fact that if you were holding a big bag of cash, then damn, there are some buying opportunities in the market right now. I'm going to be talking to you about why I think you would potentially want to buy some CRO in this video, talking about some positives, or one of the main positives I still see in Crypto.com, you know, even in light of the recent negative events for a lot of us early investors in this project. Also just touching on a general overlook of the market, maybe some other cryptos that I'm potentially interested in. And also we're going to be taking a look at a CRONOS NFT project that actually is launching today. If you do like videos about CRONOS, you like Crypto.com in any capacity, then feel free to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed the content today. Subscribe if you do want to see more, and also hit that notification bell so you do know when new videos do come out. And always do remember to always do your research before investing. Do your own research, guys, because I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are not financial advice. Okay, so what is one of the main positives that I see with Crypto.com? Now, as you know, I've been pretty unhappy personally being an early stage investor in Crypto.com. I invested in CRO for the first time when it was MCO, guys, when it was around sort of 2 cents around that time. I pre-ordered a Ruby card, guys, early on, back in the days, and it was good times, good rates, good interest, you know, did some staking through the exchange, all that kind of thing. I know a lot of you viewers out there, my loyal viewers, have been doing the same thing, and you were hit with the recent cutbacks, you know, the drawbacks on the rewards, the drawbacks on the staking with the card, and it almost just, you know, it brought Crypto.com or CRONOS, whatever you want to call them now, down from that level, guys. They were the icon. They had the marketing, you know, and they still do have that. You know, they got the partnerships, guys. Unparalleled partnerships, which should continue to serve them going into the next few years, guys. But, you know, they just had that ridiculous reward on the card, nice fancy card, you know, and just those staking rewards. There's a lot of things to really like about Crypto.com. And now, as an early stage investor, it hurts to see these cutbacks. It really does hurt. But, you know, in some ways, hopefully they do reinvest in the company from doing that. Now, to really bring this all around, what you need to remember, whether you're an early stage investor or you've just invested today or maybe a couple of weeks ago, or maybe you got a card a month ago. You know, I had a lot of my friends that actually did that as well and are a little bit disappointed with sort of where the actual business is at the moment. What you got to understand is, you know, we are only a very small percentage. Us early investors are a very small percentage of the markets that will infiltrate cryptocurrency. You have to understand that the mainstream bottleneck for cryptocurrency is slowly breaking. It's slowly breaking, but we're not there yet, guys. To really hit full mainstream mass adoption, I reckon at least another 5 years, maybe even 10 years to really hit that mainstream. And in my opinion, the companies that prove to have the best customer service, the best trust, you know, the ones that are relatable to people who want to maybe invest in stocks or have been investing in stocks or commodities, you know, those old school investors, you know, these are the kinds of companies that people are going to want to invest in. And the way I see Crypto.com going, guys, despite everything that just recently happened, Crypto.com, Chris Marszalek is sort of steering them towards this future. Obviously, they do have a lot of competition in this space, but what Crypto.com is quite unique in they offer a one-size-fits-all service. So a beginner can come on board, easily get a card. The beginner's not too fussed about the rewards they're going to get or how much staking they're going to get, or, you know, even what their investment's going to do in a week or a month or maybe even a year. They're in it for the long haul. They're busy with their 9 to 5s. They don't necessarily want to, you know, be on the computer every day checking their portfolio every 15 to 20 minutes, guys. They work, they want to set and forget. So the point I'm trying to make is, guys, the masses, when the masses continue to flood in, you got to remember, Crypto.com have 2.1 million followers on Twitter. When those masses continue to grow, when they have 10 million, guys, 10 million on Twitter, more people using cards, guys, you know, it's going to be a very, very different game. And I still think the people that invested in CRO maybe have taken a bit of a temporary hit on the price, the cutbacks, the rewards. I do honestly think if you are going to be a holder in a company like Crypto.com, then it's not a bad shout for the long term. The big question though, guys, is have Crypto.com done enough? Have they got something special enough, niche enough to continue to separate themselves from the mediocrity that we do see in the market? Lots of scams or crappy companies out there. For the moment, guys, I think they're doing a pretty good job with their sustainability, their partnerships, and I'm pretty excited to see where the company is going on the whole, even after diluting my position a little bit. What are you personally doing with CRO? Are you buying more? Are you selling? Are you waiting to see if the market corrects a little bit more? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, so I've actually got a friend of mine who is actually launching an NFT project on the CRONOS network, guys. The project is called Croke NFTs, guys, and they are the sponsor of today's video, so we are going to actually check them out in a bit of detail. I myself am going to try and mint 5 of these bad boys, and something that really stood out to me about this project, guys, is the actual unique selling point of this project. What are they trying to achieve? The actual Twitter here and all the links for Croke NFTs, guys, will be at the top of the description of this video if you want to connect with them. They've also got well and truly over 4,000 members in the Discord. I'll also include the actual light paper itself for you to actually check out too. The actual minting, guys, itself now is actually going to be live by the time you do see this video. So if you do want to get amongst this one, guys, probably the easiest way is to actually set up your MetaMask wallet, connect the CRONOS chain, and load up some CRO into that wallet. Now, it's given me some weird Doodles vibes without actually being a copycat of Doodles. I kind of like the simplicity and the vibes here, and it's kind of like outrageous artwork, really making a bit of a statement there. But on the surface, you know, it's looking pretty gruesome, pretty intense. It basically looks like a guy is using some tools to actually snort some cocaine here. But really, guys, their vision is just pure and simple, guys, making the world safe, healthy, and free from drug addiction while spreading positivity. Now, in terms of the actual uniqueness of this particular collection, which I really did appreciate, guys, they actually have NFTs which are going to be evolving over time, okay? So snorter to sober, guys. And following the 100% of the mint, guys, they're actually going to be making an announcement for the start date of the evolving NFTs. So essentially, guys, the 3 types are going to be casual snorter to an addict and then hopefully to a clean and sober. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about this particular artwork. Again, it's given me a Doodles vibe, which is a successful NFT collection that I've been investing in for some time without really being a copycat of that particular collection. I personally love it. I think it's really cool. I really appreciate the zombie skin, and also the ape skin here is pretty cool as well. And it's just cool, guys. It's fun. Also maybe like some Adventure Time vibes as well I'm getting from this, you know. I really do like the artwork. And they got some cool stuff going on with the roadmap as well, guys. With 10% minted, guys, they're going to drop an airdrop there. They got a donation, guys, at 25% minted, guys. That's really awesome. $25,000 is going to be donated to charity, guys. A charity that's going to be fighting drug abuse. That's going to be elected by the community. And at 50% mint, guys, there's also going to be a halfway raffle. They got a merch store as well. We got the evolving NFT announcement at 100% mint, which I did mention before. There's going to be a community DAO wallet, which every good NFT collection could have, okay? And then we've got the first and second step of the evolving NFT. Alrighty folks, so if we just have a bit of a general overlook at the entire market, guys, Luna basically pulled the whole market down, and honest to God, I think Luna is just totally done. At the moment, guys, it's really pure and simple, you know. I got rich off investing really early on in cryptocurrency in 2017. I kept it really simple, guys. Nothing fancy. I just bought Bitcoin. I worked and I bought Bitcoin. I worked and I bought Bitcoin between sort of 3 and 15K. So even now at 27K, I've obviously taken profits higher than that, but even now at 27, 28K, guys, I'm still well in a profit on my BTC investment. I'm personally a little bit more in Ethereum now, but even Ethereum, guys, we're looking at 20% down over the last 24 hours. In my personal opinion, not financial advice, definitely a buying opportunity for Ethereum, definitely a buying opportunity for Bitcoin. I can tell you what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm working all the extra cash I have. I had a little bit of pot of cash, guys. I put it all into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm not messing around with any altcoins right now, guys. Well, obviously Ethereum, I guess, is an altcoin, but guys, just BTC and ETH, guys, just BTC and ETH. I don't need that money, and I'm holding on, guys. But again, if you are someone who maybe doesn't have any CRO, you want to grab a card, guys, I will also maybe leave a referral link for the Crypto.com card at the top of the description if you do decide you want to grab one, you haven't grabbed one yet, because honestly, you know, if you do like the rates of the cards and you haven't got one yet, guys, this is a bargain, you know, 17 cents. I am a believer that CRONOS at 20 market cap, with everything that's gone on, you know, it's going to make a comeback. Honestly, I think this has been a good thing overall for the markets, because what's going to happen is it's going to shake out a lot of the weak hands, but it's also going to be shaking out a lot of the weaker projects, guys. A lot of the weaker projects that have problems, that aren't serious, aren't here for the long term, are going to be shaken out. So you're going to know who made the smart decisions coming up in the next 3 to 4 months, when hopefully this bear market turns around and we've all managed to accumulate some of the major cryptocurrencies that we really like. Alrighty folks, that's all for today's video about CRONOS, the NFTs, and general overlook of the market. What do you think about these kinds of videos where maybe I cover a bit of stuff about CRONOS NFTs or some general NFTs? I take a dive into maybe some news or some stuff that's going on with the general cryptocurrency markets, as well as Crypto.com or anything to do with the CRONOS ecosystem. Obviously, you know, it's kind of hard. There's not a lot of really positive stuff to talk about in terms of actually everybody making sick mad gains and going out and buying their first Lambo because they can't. The markets are down, but don't let it all be so negative, guys. Remember, if you're not over leveraged in positions at the moment in the market and you're holding for the long term, then you're good, guys. Nothing has fundamentally changed with BTC, ETH, or any of the major altcoin projects that you were invested in, guys. Nothing has fundamentally changed. Hopefully you weren't in Terra, or hopefully if you were and you got out. And guys, remember, again, with CRONOS, guys, you know, if you're ever gonna get some CRO, guys, this is the time to do it. If you got some cash, grab a card maybe if you appreciate the rates. And guys, in the future, I'm going to be doing a lot more comparison videos. I'm actually waiting to hear back from customer support from Plutus before actually being able to set up my Plutus account. So once that's done, I'm going to make a Plutus versus Crypto.com video and maybe talk about some other cards or other programs where, you know, you can actually get some decent benefits as well and just continue making that kind of content, guys. So again, really appreciate you watching these videos all to the end. Make sure you like the videos, turn the notification bells on if you do enjoy this kind of content, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.